Hello everyone, hi brother. Welcome back to my video session. So in today's video session, I'll be showing you a Panasonic item, which is useful for most majority people. So let's go to the Google browser, Panasonic Red. So what we're going to be selecting today, a thing called phones. We'll click on mobile phones. So Panasonic has released latest mobile phones. By the way, these phones are not smartphones. So Panasonic has not released any smartphone. As far as I'm concerned, if you're looking at these phones, right? So I'm going to be explaining while I go through this video what kind of people would buy these kind of phones. And even they're not even smartphones, are they? Okay. So let's take a look at some of these phones they've released. There's some cheap ones and up to expensive ones. So the most expensive phones are one of the best ones in Panasonic range. So let's take a look at all of them. Yeah? There's some phones like these as well. Look, just spray away. No case in the front of it, nothing. These what? Oh yeah, you can't see the monster, right? Oh, it doesn't matter about that. Because we're not looking at them anyway, so don't worry about it. There's someone like these ones. And this one. Okay, so the one we're going to be looking at is it is this one, Panasonic 4G mobile phone in blue, yeah? Priced at £79.99. So let's check it out. This is one of the expensive phones they sell. Okay, so this is a Panasonic 4G mobile phone in blue. The model number is KX-TU550EXC. Okay, it is in stock. It's priced at £79.99. Okay. So there are videos, features, specifications. All three of these things are there available here, yeah? Which is cool. Right. You got to discover the KX-TU550 mobile phone. Right. So you know these phones, they're designed for simplicity. Now what that actually means, these phones are just simple phones, yeah? So usually when we got phones, what do you think a phone is? Yeah, just to make calls, yeah, things like that. So that's what these phones are doing. They're not doing any more than that, but there are a lot of features in these phones, okay? So let's carry on. Okay, and it's ease of use, yeah? So as you can see, these are flip design phones. You know the ones we used to have before that we used to open and close. It's the same design like that. Okay, a very good and convenient thing, yeah. So obviously once they're in your hand, they are very comfortable to hold. So you won't have, a thickness from the side of these phones, yeah. as you say, handy without your extra book. So there's no thickness on these phones, so they're going to be pretty good to hold in hand, yeah? And one thing about these phones are they have superior call quality. So when someone's calling and you can hear their voice, it's very clear indeed, alright? Very, very good. Because of its advanced 4G, okay? Clear call technology in there. There you go. Let's go further. There is another picture, which looks like what? Showing you the side of the phone. So take a look. Very nice. If you're a person like me, who just uses calls and text messages, this phone is very valuable. We're gonna go into more yet, don't worry. Okay, so it's a 4G mobile phone. KX-TU550 in blue. Okay. So your daily companion, yeah? As I say. Okay. So obviously it's a phone, yeah. I mean, one of the good things, the way it's designed, right? You can use this phone for a pretty long time in your hand, you know. So that's a very good thing. That's the thing that most manufacturers do not focus on. They're just giving you long, very long, thick, and heavy phones. This phone doesn't have any of that. It's very comfortable and lightweight, so you can use it for very long hours. And obviously, it's a flip design phone. A flip design phone is where your top casing of the phone will open and close on top of the buttons, yeah? It's a phone like that. It's really, really good because, like, in terms of a flip phone, yeah, you can see everything on the outside, yeah? And you don't need to check within the screen because it's already on the outside of the top casing thing. And obviously is when it's closed, it protects your buttons from dirt and dust. So that's a very good thing about it as well, yeah. Okay, another thing is that it's got a very comfortable grip, as I mentioned it. Yeah. So what does that actually mean? I mean, because there's hardly any weight in there. Yeah. That's another good thing about it. So they have used quite a lot of things in this phone, which makes a good phone for comfortability, yeah, and long usage times for your calls. Obviously, and the 4G clear call technologies, they have your clear sound. And call quality that lasts for hours. Okay. I can show you this powers I was talking about. See, everything on this phone is on the outside. Can you see that? Take a look at that. Everything's on the outside. Look at that. It's amazing. I think they're going to mention all these things, what's on the outside. We'll talk about that a bit later. Okay, long battery life is up to 7 hours talk time, yeah? It depends which mode they're talking about here, when it lasts you 7 hours. So we're going to go into that as well later. 1.2 megapixel color still camera. So there is a camera in this phone as well. Okay, so that's a good thing. A large 2.8 color screen. Emergency call button. Clear voice. Technology. Hands-free calling. Let's talk about all of these stuff, what they've included in this phone. These are all useful things that a person will use. Who's serious about mobile phones, yeah? Now, the long battery life will give you 7 hours. So what that means, it says talk time there. So you could talk with this phone up to 7 hours. It means you're talking to someone when you're on the phone. It's for at least 7 hours. So that's not bad, that's pretty good, I would say. You're not going to keep on continuously speaking for 7 hours, are you? Yeah, so this phone's going to last you pretty long. Now the 1.2 megapixel color still camera. So there's a 1.2 megapixel. I've heard that 1.0 megapixel is DVD quality. If you didn't know that, it's true. It's DVD quality. 1.0 megapixel is. But this is 1.2, is a bit higher than that. It's a still camera. It just takes pictures. There's no video recording in it. So if you're traveling somewhere and you want to take some of the greatest moments or wherever you're gone, you could take some nice color pictures with this thing. Very, very nice. A large 2.8 color screen. Yeah, when you open it, there's a color screen in there. The size is 2.8 inch. Screen size in there, which is alright. It's pretty large. I think it's okay for this kind of phone anyway. So there's emergency call button. When you need to do emergency things, you can use that as well. We're going to go more into that bit later on. Clear voice. Yeah, as I said, when someone's speaking to you, the voice is going to be really, really clear on this thing, yeah? Hands-free calling. Hands-free calling is that when you put your gauge to your ear, it's not that. No, it's not for your ear. A hands-free calling is you could put the phone on some kind of tabletop or a table. It's a speaker. So when the other person's going to speak, it will come through the speaker. And you can make notes on it, stuff like that. So it's pretty exceptionally amazing feature. I think that they did a good job. They put all the important features that a person needs for in a mobile phone, which is a really good thing. Okay. Okay, long battery life. Let's take a look at this and give you more information on the battery life side of things, yeah? 7 hours of talk time, which I already mentioned, yeah. Also, there is a 12 days on standby. So what that means, standby does not include talk time. No. It means it's just the phone's like on. It's on. Okay? So when it's on, it will last you 12 days. Wow. That's really, really cool. And you won't have any problems that it's going to run out while you're traveling. It's pretty long, isn't it? I think it's already shown in the picture. There's a USB quick charger. Yeah, there's a charger there. And it charges your battery. Yeah, there you go. Okay, compact phone, big screen. I think I already covered that. Okay, so one of the things about this phone is this phone is smaller than many mobile phones you'll buy, okay, out there. And yes, it has a large 2.8 inch color screen with nice icons. Also, there's a central something of tactile menu key. So that's allowing like quick access to features like your text and camera. Yeah, it's got text messages as well in this phone. Yeah. There you go. So they open the phone now. Look, There's the color screen. It looks like that. Okay. The handy camera. That's the camera inside the phone, yeah? So you can take quick snapshots, yeah? It's just for capturing still images, which is like taking photos, the integrated camera. And also you can share the pictures, and then you can include a text message as well below it. Okay? Nice. Clear voice calls, as I already said, it's like a clear sound. Okay, let's talk about this emergency call button. Okay. So if you're in like a familiar place, that's what it says here, yeah? And you need some support. Support. I wonder what kind of support there. So at the back of the phone, there's a one-touch emergency call button. Okay, back of the phone, yeah? I wonder what that was for. That's kind of cool. So basically, an emergency call button, you know what that is? That, activates hands-free calling. The thing I was talking about. So when you need it, when you need this feature, you can use it. Like maybe you're sitting somewhere. Because like if you're jotting some information or making some notes, you can't use the phone against your ear and do these two things at the same time. So it's good to use that hand-free calling thing and, write some information down. Put on a piece of paper. So voila. There it is. Hands-free calling. So let's see what they say about this hands-free calling from Panasonic. Right. Now it's mentioning about taking notes, as I've already told you that. When you're on a call. Yeah? Well, another person can also hear the loudspeaker while you're there. Yeah. I mean, so basically, look, see, built-in loudspeaker, I told you. And a microphone. Obviously, there's going to be a microphone when you're going to speak to that person. There's going to be a microphone on the phone. Okay. Now, about this hands-free calling. What could be a big thing about the hands-free calling in a mobile phone? It's quite big. When you put it like that on a tabletop, or a table, and when you don't need to use that phone for yourself, you can use it yourself as well. It's entirely up to you. You can pass that phone to somebody else, as look what it says here. Sharing with somebody else is essential, yeah? That's what it says. So what this means, like, you can pass that phone over to somebody else, and he can jot the information what he needs on there. Awesome stuff. Really cool. Right. This phone's got a thing called LED torch. Now, let's see what it says about LED torch. So, LED, what do you think a torch is? A torch is when you're walking in a path and you need to see while you're walking in it. Otherwise, you won't know where you're going, especially in dark places. So this phone has a proper torch. I read it somewhere. These torches in these phones are like proper torches. You know the torches we have in the hand? They've included a torch like that in this mobile phone. It's not like a light that you find in mobile phones. No, this is a LED torch. They're not called LED torch. They're just called a light. Yeah, you just put the light on. And like majority of phones we got, they're just putting a light on. But this is a LED torch. This is like a real live torch in there. Amazing. And it's going to be a really amazing light. I wonder how long it will last with that torch though. Let's mention that. Shock resistant. Okay, scary design, yeah. So imagine you accidentally drop this phone. As you can see in the picture, that phone drops. And obviously with a shock resistant, you should get away with it from so it doesn't break. Here we go. Okay, people got for the ears, yeah. You can independently, decrease the volume control features in this. Let me see what this is about. So balls aimed at improving your phone call experience, enhancing your hearing ability. Yeah, if you want to hear it properly, so when you want to take that call, it's right here, yeah. Daily companion, yeah. Okay, we got some pictures now, yeah. So let's take a look at some of these pictures. Ah, that must be the speaker at the back here. Now we're getting more inside of this phone. Basically, there you got this emergency call button. You press that button, and when you press that button, when you need this loud speaker at the back of it, well, come on, and you can hear it properly, yeah. I think they explained this properly from further pictures, so we'll look at further pictures on this, yeah. It's a very beautiful design phone. I love the color in blue, though. Yeah, very nice. So that's what it looks like on the inside. Okay, there is at the top. That is a 2.8-inch color screen, and then below that you got a keypad with large number of balls. Look at that. Anybody can see that. So we take a look at that. Okay, so it's on the other side. Let's take a look at some of these pictures, yeah. Let's look at that as well. That's what it looks like on the side view. I'll show you on this side view as well on this side, yeah. It's got plus and minus, so that's for the volume in it. Plus means increase, minus means decrease. So volume, right? Okay, we got two things here. You got the 3.5mm jack, which must be for earphones. Yeah. I think that thing that looks like a sun type. I think that's for the actual torch. I could be wrong. I think it's for the torch. I think they can explain that anyway. Okay, take a look at all these pictures. open it up. Nothing amazing there, so we'll quickly just go through these. Let's open it, yeah. Spinning it around, nothing else. Nice. No. You like flipping pictures now. Let's just show you one of the pictures. It looks like that. Okay, when it opens, looks flipping nice, man. It's very, very nice. Okay. Oh, why are we all done? That's too many pictures, man, eh? Just going round and round. Why do I need to do that? Crazy. You just go to enter these pictures, we'll see. It is going to give you really good information, yeah. It's not going to be all like this. It's going to go back to straight here, you know. That's what it's doing. I think it's a really, really good phone, man. Okay, I didn't explain about what kind of people would buy this phone, did I? So just hold on. Okay, here we go. Okay, 3.5 watts, something like that. Must be the voltage thing, isn't it? Okay, here we go. There's some nice pictures here now, yeah? Okay, this is a compact design phone. Right. So these are the dimensions of this phone, yeah? Okay, left to right. Okay, I'll explain this properly. Left to right means the width. The phone is 58 mm. Top to bottom means the height of the phone, which is 109 mm. Back to front is the depth. Come on, stop it. Why? Yeah, back to front is the depth is 23 mm. Okay, so there's the dimensions. and the weight is 133G with battery. So there's some few views here. There's a side views here, and they open the phone fully from the flip design. Yeah. Very nice. Yeah, now they're explaining it properly. Where? Take a look at this. Yeah. Right. Number one. Yeah. It's plus minus. It is the direct volume control. Okay. That must be the one side of the phone. Yeah. And then, because the one side of the phone is just got a volume control. The other side, remember I showed you, is the two things on there. So the next one is number 2, which that thing looks like a sunshine. I told you I was right. Is the LED torch button. Okay? Directly you'll get the torch button from there. I mean, do normally phones do that? Not sure about that. Maybe. The camera comes on, not the light, does it? For majority of phones. I mean, the phones that I've got from a different manufacturer. It brings just the torch. No, sorry. It brings the camera, but not the light. But this one brings the torch. Anyway. What the fuck is it doing now? Stop it, man. Okay, we'll just do it quickly. Number 3. You see that circle? There's a jack. That's a 3.5mm jack. Earphones. Check it out. Press on it. Okay, so this is 2.8 horizontally screen size, which is a large color display, which means from here to here. That's how they make the screen size, okay? Diagonally. Beautiful. Next one is a shock resistant build. There's another top. Ah, there is. Right. As I mentioned a few times, emergency call button. It's got an icon like that. Same here. There you go. So be here. If you press this button, it will go into emergency call button, which is a hands-free calling thing. Okay. In the middle of that. Okay, here the phone's dropping, so it's a shock resistant build. So if it just hits the ground and drops, it should be fine. Nothing up there. So obviously talking about when you're phoning, you use the phone in terms of talk time. So you get up to 7 hours talk time and 320 hours in standby. So you'll get 7 hours of talk time, and this 320 hour is 12 days. Okay, in standby. Okay, let's take a look at this now, yeah. Okay, this is about the light, yeah. So that is the LED torch, which this phone has like a proper torch in there, and you find your path wherever you're going. Really, really good. Okay, here we go, compatible. If you want really good call quality from your phone, you can use this feature as well. Right here, yeah. Okay, let's go further now. This one gives you away. So basically, this is a charging cradle technology now. So if you look at below here, the round thing, this part, yeah, is the charging cradle, so it charges up your battery for your phone. This is the integrate camera, which means there is a camera in this phone. Look, so I took pictures of this. What's at the back? Okay, and then here you opt, capture, and back. These are all these features of the phone. Really, really nice. So this is a 1.2 megapixel camera in the front. You can take your still images and photos for your camera. Whoa, I go for that. This is the final picture. What's inside the box? Right. You will get a charging cradle, which will charge your battery for your mobile phone. You get a quick guide. If you need any help, you can read this little leaflet. Here you got a USB charging cable, so you maybe have to connect it to the cradle to the phone. I think if you got a charging cradle, that probably use the charger, doesn't it? So this is a USB charging cable, yeah. So you probably could charge it, I don't know, probably with a computer or something, I don't know. I have no idea. Why would they give you that? Yeah, just find out what's all that are. What kind of information on it? We'll see further. Okay. You got a battery on your mobile phone, so it works. You got the mobile phone here, and you got the headphone. Excellent stuff. Wait. So with photos, I'll give you each info for each picture. Hardly nobody actually does that. Whoa, look at these pictures, man. Whoa. Right. Okay, because YouTube is against some musics, I would actually turn the music off, which is already turned off anyway, so it's good. Okay, so we no music played in this video. Well, they're not saying anything, it's just a song anyway. So here we go. Okay, so I'm muting the sound now. Here we go. So let me make it a bit large, full screen for you. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to play the video first, then I'm going to replay and explain each feature of this phone, yeah? Here we go. What's that? KX-TU550. Nice. Check it out. Panasonic. Okay, now I'm going to play the video again. I'm not allowed to play the music. Sorry about that. Okay, so this is a Panasonic KX-TU550 mobile phone. Okay, so this phone is a very compact size. It can fit right into a very even small pockets. Yeah, it's talking about Bluetooth connection, which I think I haven't talked about before. So you could use one of these earphones which uses Bluetooth, yeah, right into your ear, which is good. Can you see what the person did? So it's got hands-free calling. So it's got a speaker in there. You can share your phone with somebody else, and he can actually listen to the call as well. If you need to speak to that person, he can as well. So yeah, very useful feature. Let's go further. The handy camera. So what that means is an integrated camera, a 1.2 megapixel camera in there, so you can take any still images, photos. The emergency call button, what they're talking about behind the phone, that is the hands-free calling using the loudspeaker. Shock resistant. If the phone drops, it should be alright. It probably won't break. Oh, doesn't matter. So there's a LED torch in there. So it's not like a normal light. There's a proper torch in there. So they are in the dark, so you can go wherever you want in the dark. And follow the path wherever you want to go. Use the LED torch. See that? Long battery life. So yeah, as I told you, there's a 7-hour battery life talk time in there. You can keep on talking for that long, and there's a 12-day standby as well, which can leave your phone on, even while you're traveling, and the battery won't run out. Let's go all these colors. Check it out. That's it. Really want that one. Yeah? Nice. Okay, there's another video. Let's take a look at this more style as well. It's mostly a proper one. They usually do 2 videos anyway, as I know that. So watch this. Let's say they join the boat. Nice. That's about it for that. Okay, specifications. Let's take a look at this. Everything is pictured on the screen. Looks like it to me. Alright. Alright. So as a model number is KX-TU550. It was announced in May 23. Alright. These are the colors. That is 4G. Then you got these 2, 3, 4G bands. Even the data sizes. Take a look at that. There's only one yes there. Go on the no. What is that? So I've got an RF transmission something power, yeah. So you can take a look at that. I can't read all that. RF frequency range. Take a look at that. Platform OS, yeah. Chipset something SC1117. Display is a LED type TFT. Size is 2.8 inches. So the color screen, by the way. Resolution is 240 times 2020 pixels. Millimeter brightness is 240 Louis. The camera, the primary thing in there, 1.2 megapixel. Okay. There's no video in there. You can't even record it. Yeah. Flash, secondary stuff. No. Let's talk about the memory. In case you can't see the screen clearly, so I'm reading out here. The memory is there, the card slot in there. Okay, there's a card slot. You could use a micro SD in there, up to 32 GB. I'm still going to tell you who this phone is actually for, yeah? Because I still haven't told you that. I'll keep on forgetting about that. Internal RAM is 120 MB. Internal RAM is 64 MB. And it's expanded up to 32 GB. That's the micro SD card, by the way, okay? And here are the dimensions, which I already told you, by the way. Keypad light, yes. The side key for torch key and volume key. Okay, remember that. 5, 10, and yes. Lanyard, what? Lanyard slot? No, anyway. Shock resistant, yes. Colors, I'm showing you a blue one anyway. Now this is about the sound. The sound, not as in music. Sound when you go like alerts and ringtone stuff here. You will get vibration, MP3 and WAV ringtones. You can use all that. There's a mic in there, single. Speaker is 1511. Receiver is 1506. 3.5 mm jack, yes. And these are all now up here. We're going into the sensors. There's only one, just a wall sensor, yes, that's about it. Then we're going into, what's that? Comms? Nothing there. Yeah, there's a Bluetooth in there. Okay. Which is a 5.0. What version? That must be for your, like, you know, them Bluetooth earphones, stuff like that. It must be for that. Source, yes. USB Type-C. And then there's a camera key, yes. Okay, let's talk about this battery performance thing, yeah? Talk time. All the talk times. Ready? 2G approx is 7.4 hours. 3G approx 7 hours. 4G approx 4.6 hours. Standby time approx is 300 hours. I already told you it's like 12 days, yeah, for that. Doesn't make it that much. Yeah. Okay, the AC adapter power source is no. Oh, it is no adapter. Okay, no adapter. DC output, no. Rest of the NA. Features. Yeah, let's look at all the features now, yeah? Alright, these are all the features in this phone. Looks pretty neat. The messaging is SMS, MMS. You know, the text messaging thing that we use is that they're talking about. So this phone's got text messages in there. So you could send text messages to somebody and you can receive them, things like that. Browser, no, because it's not even a smartphone, yeah? Java, no. Obviously that's for the internet again. What's that say? HAC, yes. I don't know what that is. Never heard of it. Audio, AMR, dash NB, AMR again, dash WB. So it's got that in there. Torch, yes, which I told you is like a real life torch and you could look around the path wherever you're going, walking. Game, no. Calculator, yes. Oh, that's cool. Thanks goodness for that, we've had that. LED indicator, yes. From there, okay, let's see what the indicators mean. For message, will be blue. Incoming call will be green. Battery, amber, red. So it's telling you all the indicators. Very good. Others? Calendar? Phone book? Excellent stuff. Accessories. Battery 1. Cradle, yes. USB-C cable, yes. I think for charging, it must be for a charging cable somehow, isn't it? You probably need some kind of charger. I don't know how this is gonna charge it. I don't know about that. How it will charge, I don't know. I can still tell you about that other stuff I was talking about. Earphone 1. Okay, here we go. Software feature. Camera operation. It's all about camera, isn't it? Just read that yourself here. Or just go on the website. One touch dial. So registered numbers is linked to contact. Open to answer yes. Phone book. This is memory. 2,000 items. So you can put 2,000 numbers in there. Whoa! Group, yes. Default for all our family, friends, business, classmates. User, 10 items there. Then you got phone items. Name, numbers, picture, group, ringer ID. Absolutely amazing. Call logs. Yes. Missed calls. Dialed calls. Received calls. Reject calls. Okay. What was that say? 40 digits. Total 90 items. Missed. Dial. Receive. Rejected. Time. Date. Yes. So obviously it's defaulted 24 hours. Date. Month. Year. All that kind of stuff here. So he's got language. He's got 21 languages in there. Then he's got, what's that? Shut out. Yes. Auto power on off. Yes. Yeah, when you display, yeah, when you power it on and off, it will say Panasonic on it, right? Power management, no. Browse selection, no. Browser selection, no, sorry. Restore factory settings, yes. Automation effect, no. Power on off display, also no. Wallpaper settings, yes. Okay, that's cool. Default back color, only picture settings. Ideal display settings, no. No point looking at that. Screen saver settings, no. Contrast, yes. Keypad backlight, yes. Auto keypad lock, yes. Security, yes. Call settings, yes. Connections, yes. Internet, no. As we already said, messaging, yes. Okay, there's more information on the messaging. Message, yes. Okay. SMS is yes. 200 item. I said 200 here. I thought it was more. Then it says MMS, yes. 100 items. Cell broadcast, yes. EU alert, yes. Camera, yes. Image, yes. DV, no. Profile, yes. General, silent. Meeting, outdoor. Ringtones, ringtone 1, 2, I don't know. All that kind of stuff. Alarm tone. message tone, power on off tone, yes, calendar, yes, schedule 20 items, start from Monday. Ebook, no. My file, yes. Bluetooth, yes. Recorder, no. Usually Panasonic has a recorder and this one doesn't. It's a bit of a shame. Yeah, it's not about recorders when you're recording someone's voice. It doesn't do that. So no there. Clock, word clock, yes. Alarm, yes. Stopwatch, no. Timer, no. Oh, never mind about that. Unit conversation, yes. Sim toolkit, yes. What's that say? Opera something, Tocado, no. Volume display for larger volume, yes. Main areas multi-menu, all that stuff. It's pretty cool, man. Quite a lot of features on this phone. Okay, now we know this is not a smartphone, yeah? Back to it. So this is not a smartphone, yeah, as we know. So this phone, Panasonic 4G mobile phone in blue, KX-TU550EXC, stock £79.99, that's the price of it. So this phone is for calls, text messages, LED torch, okay, LED torch, camera, flip design, shock resistant. So it's got quite a lot of features on this phone, yeah. Very good, and it's in blue color. Very good color as well. Right now, okay. So if this is not a smartphone, is this phone useful to buy? Yes, it is. I'll give you some examples. There's some people out there who buy smartphones between £300 to £500. When you ask them, whoever's got these phones, ask some people who got some of these phones with other manufacturers, what do you do with them? And you know what the answer you get? He goes, I only use it for calls and text messages. Then what's the point spending all that kind of money on a phone that you're not going to use any of its features? So them phones are useful, and that's where Panasonic comes. So Panasonic has made this phone. They know, if I do a long hard research, that there's people out there do not want to use smartphone features. They want to just use simplicity for a mobile phone, and this is what this phone gives you. This phone's an excellent choice for people who want to just do these kind of things. What this phone's doing, yeah. But this phone could be for casual, office workers, and business. Because especially business people do not use any of smartphone features. They're really busy people. They just need calls, text messages, just a camera probably, and nothing else apart from that. Because that's what they do. Because loads of people are even out there, people who will just use phones. They just tend to use phones for calls, text messages, and things like that, of that nature. They don't do anything else. So why buy very expensive phones do not go for a brand if you're not gonna even use them features. Buy this phone if you want these kind of features. And that's why Panasonic has released this phone. And you know what? This phone has sold really well. Because people just want a phone and text messages. They don't do anything else. That's why they just want simplicity, ease of use. And that's what this phone's doing. So it's a really excellent choice. I mean, a phone like this in blue color, a nice compact design, and priced at £79.99. This is an excellent phone. I mean, I won't lie to you. I've got a phone, a smartphone as well. I don't use its features. Honestly, I don't play any games on it. I don't watch any films on it. I don't use the internet. I don't browse. I don't do any documents. I don't do any of that kind of stuff on it. Yeah, so I don't do any of that kind of stuff. Now I'm thinking for myself, I made the wrong choice as well buying that phone because I'm not really even into any of that kind of stuff. So I might be actually considering buying one of these phones for myself. Yeah, I think this one, the one on the screen, I actually might buy this one. I'm really excited about this Panasonic release this phone, yeah. And I'm really looking forward to buy one of these phones. Once I've got the 17.99 pence, I think I will definitely buy this phone, yeah. Excellent thing. So there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed my video. So, an excellent phone, an excellent mobile phone from Panasonic. Keep that subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.